Hello, myself Tejinder Maan. Today I am going to talk about Mr. Jim Pattison, who is a great entrepreneur of Canada. His name is James Allen Pattison. His early life. He was born in Lewsland, a rural town of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, on 1st of October 1928. He grew up in East Vancouver and attended a high school over there. He continued his entrepreneurial efforts along with his studies during his childhood. He did several jobs in high school like selling seeds, delivering newspapers, selling donuts, etc. He also worked as a page boy in the Georgia Hotel. His education. After completing his high school, he go to the University of British Columbia, but he dropped out his studies in the middle, and he started his first job at the age of 9 as a seller of ladies' home journal. At the age of 13, he became a skilled trumpet player. At the same age, he also met his future wife, Mary Hudson. Later life of Jim Pattison. He started studies at UBC, but he left his university. At the age of 33, in 1961, he purchased a dealership of GM General Motors. Pattison got a loan which was 8 times higher than the lending limit of Royal Bank. He started car leasing business, and the first year of his dealership business, he made $29,000. By the age of 40, he made over $1 million for this business. Famous for. He is a famous magnate. He is based in Vancouver and he is the CEO, chairman and sole owner of the Jim Pattison Group. The Jim Pattison Group is the second largest privately owned company in Canada. It deals in the car dealerships, radio stations, TV channels, grocery stores, magazines, distribution, financial services, etc. It has more than 40,000 employees around the globe, and the annual sales of the Jim Pattison Group is approximately $10.1 billion. The Jim Pattison Group. In 1967, Jim Pattison bought a share of 20% shares of Neon Products, a leader in outdoor activities. Later on, they take over the company and named it Jim Pattison Group. And it was founded in about the middle of the 19th century, the Jim Pattison Group. It started operating airlines, hockey franchises, departmental stores, and consumer products. Jim Pattison Group took dominant shares in the market. Out-of-home advertisement business produced 42% of advertisements in 2004. In the magazine and book distribution division, it had 50% market share claim. Car leasing business grew to 10,000 vehicles across Canada. The Jim Pattison Broadcast LP. Since 1961, Pattison's GM dealership made 200 acquisitions. Jim Pattison Group is the second largest group in Canada, and it has employed over 45,000 employees around the globe. It has 24 divisions, including ownership of Just Energy and Canfor. Canfor is the largest company which sell the wooden products. Jim Pattison Group generated $9.6 billion in revenues in 2016. In 2017, Jim Pattison was the 10th richest person in Canada. Most notable acquisition by Jim Pattison Group. Ripley's Believe It or Not franchisee which was made in 1985. It named as Ripley Entertainment Inc. after it being acquired by the Jim Pattison Group and later grown to include Guinness World Record. The Guinness World Record Company is also a subsidiary of Jim Pattison Group. By 2016, the entertainment division of Jim Pattison Group sold over 132 million books around the globe, which is a very large amount. Pattison's son, Mr. Jim Pattison Jr., who is serving as a president of Ripley since 2007. The famous social cause works done by Jim Pattison were the Expo 86 and 2010 Vancouver Olympics. Jim Pattison served as president and chairman of Expo 86 held in Vancouver in the 1986. He worked full-time without any pay for 5.5 year period. He was named as an officer of the Order of Canada on 29 December 1986. He was also a recipient of the Order of British Columbia. These are the highest awards conferred upon the citizens of Canada as well as citizens of British Columbia. He was instrumental in helping Vancouver to secure the 2010 Olympic Winter Games. He also served as an organizing role of Vancouver Olympic Committee. So in the field of philanthropy, Pattison gave 10% of his income to charity every year. Once placed a $1 million check in a church collection plate. In 2017, Jim Pattison donated over $75 million to establish the Jim Pattison Medical Center in Vancouver. He also donated $5 million to an outpatient hospital in Surrey, BC. He made $20 million donation to Vancouver General Hospital. In 2016, Jim Pattison Foundation made $12.5 million in other donations. Personal life. Mr. Jim Pattison married to his childhood sweetheart, Mary Hudson. The couple has 3 children, 2 daughters and 1 son. He owns a residence since 1984 in Palm Springs, California, which was once belonged to Frank Sinatra. In 1990, Pattison's 30-year-old daughter, Katherine Cockburn, was kidnapped and held for ransom of $200 million. Pattison paid the money, and then the 7 perpetrators were later arrested and convicted. A large sum of money was also recovered from them. Financial status. Jim Pattison is a billionaire having a net worth of more than $6 billion. Annual sales of Jim Pattison Group is $10.6 billion. Jim Pattison Group is second largest private company in Canada. Company has 8 more vertical and 30 operating divisions in all over Canada. So this was the information for Jim Pattison. Thank you.